Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Jim Clobber. I'm president of Hagerstown Community College. I'd like to welcome you to this great event as we at the college kick off graduation week. And this is the first event of many this week. It culminates in what I like to call the big show on Saturday with graduation. But I would like to ask you at first to please stand as we play our national anthem. Thank you all. I'd like to take a minute to introduce our stage party who are up here. All of us, I would tell you, all of us are deeply involved in this partnership between Hagerstown Community College and Washington County Public Schools. And we are just so excited to recognize these students tonight who really are the best and brightest that Washington County has to offer. I say that because many of you are affiliated with WCPS. We've got some that are homeschooled, some that come from private schools as well. But it is exciting to see you get recognized tonight and also see where you plan to go and the things that you plan to do, because I had no doubt that your completion of this program means that you're going to be successful wherever you go, because I know how hard it is to accomplish this, as I have one son among you. So anyway, I'd like to first introduce my colleague who's become a partner and really a good friend in his service, and that is Dr. David Savine, who's superintendent of WCPS. And to WCPS crew, Dr. April Zentmeyer, who's the president of their board. Dr. Zentmeyer. Dr. Gary Willow, who works very closely with our staff here. Dr. Willow is Associate Superintendent of Instruction. Dr. Heath Wilcox, Executive Director of Secondary Education. And Helen Huffer, who is Coordinator of School Counseling. Let's give them a round of applause. Then from HCC, Ms. Paula Lampton, who is our Chair of our Board of Trustees. Mr. John Williamson, who's also a trustee. Ms. Dawn Schonenberger, who is our Vice President of Academics. Ms. Caprice Smith, who is a coordinator of our Early College Degree Program, Caprice. And Ms. Bethany Starlipper, who also works with the Early College Degree Program. These are the folks who make things happen, and I'm very grateful to all of them. I'm very grateful also to our respective staffs, Drs. Willow, Wilcox, Ms. Huffer, Ms. Schonenberger, Smith, and Starlipper, because they work together, they partner together, and it's kind of like when you watch a duck go across a lake. It looks so smooth on the top to all of us, but underneath, that duck's feet are just going like crazy, and that's exactly what these folks do to make sure this experience is so good for our students. And I'm very grateful to be a part of it, and I'm also very grateful that we're able to partner with WCPS to make it successful. Students, I want to wish you the best as you go forward, and I'd like to turn the program now over to Dr. Savine.
Thank you, Dr. Klauber. Good evening. It's an honor to be here today with our students, families, and the many partners that help make celebrations like this possible. To our Board of Education, President Zentmeyer, thank you for your dedication to our students. Because of your leadership, today's graduates aren't just finishing high school, they're stepping into the future with a running start. To Dr. Klauber and our HCC Board of Trustees, your partnership has created powerful pathways for students and strengthened our local workforce. We appreciate working with you to shape the opportunities that benefit students, families, and our greater community. Washington County is a place where education is truly a community effort. Together, we've created programs like this early college degree program that gives students the opportunity to earn college credit, explore career paths, and develop real-world skills before they even walk across the graduation stage. To our graduates, what you've achieved is impressive. You haven't just prepared for the future, you've actually started building it. You've taken initiative, challenged yourselves, and gained experience that puts you ahead of others. Whether you're continuing in college, entering the workforce, or exploring new opportunities, you carry with you a unique advantage and the confidence that comes with that. But I'll just share with you, more than just that, more than that confidence, you carry with you the potential to shape the future of this community. Washington County needs your energy, your ideas, and your leadership. Whether you return after college or stay and build your career here, we hope you'll see your hometown not as just a place you're from, but a place where you can help grow. On behalf of the Washington County Board of Education and our public schools, congratulations. We're incredibly proud of you and even more excited about what lies ahead of you. Congratulations.
Good evening, Dr. Klauber, Dr. Sovine, members of the HCC Board of Trustees, the Washington County Board of Education, faculty, staff, parents, families, and of course, our incredible class of 2025. To our honorees, good evening, and most importantly, congratulations. I want to start by acknowledging just how much you have accomplished. Your final exams are behind you, the projects and papers are in the past, and you did it. You've worked hard, and tonight we will celebrate you. Jesse Owens, the legendary Olympic gold medalist, once said, "We all have dreams, but in order to make dreams come true, it takes a lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline, and effort." You, class of 2025, have truly embodied these words. As early college degree program students, you have shown incredible perseverance, choosing to tackle both high school and college coursework simultaneously, all while pushing yourself towards your dreams. And look where it has brought you. You've earned just not only a high school diploma, but an associate's degree. This is a monumental achievement that speaks volumes about your commitment. While today is a celebration of your hard work, let's take a moment to recognize those who have helped make it possible. First, a huge thanks to the parents, guardians, and family members of our honorees. Your support and guidance have played a crucial role in the success of our students. Next, I want to thank the WCPS Board of Education, the administration, and the staff for your continued partnership. And to everyone here at HCC, I would like to extend sincere thank you to President Klauber, Vice President Schoenberger, and the HCC faculty and staff. Your continued support of this program is appreciated. A special thank you to the early college program staff, including our office assistant, Nick Kempen. And last but definitely not least, thank you to Bethany Starliper, our coordinator, for all you do, including the organizing of this event. Finally, to the class of 2025, you've already accomplished so much, but this is just the beginning. As you continue to take on new challenges and hit new milestones, allow us to celebrate with you by keeping in touch with HCC. We are proud of you and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Once again, congratulations to each and every one of you. And now we will have our student speakers of Dallas Bean, followed by Jack Crumpy and Thomas Wiedmeyer.
Good evening, students, families, faculty and staff, and board members. I am honored to be your student speaker tonight for the Early College Degree Program celebration. Being a part of this program has meant the absolute world to me, and I only feel that it's right to stand here today and represent the place that I have the privilege of calling my home. The first 2 years of high school were not easy. I suffered to make friends and feel as if my teachers cared for me. HCC has been a good fit for me because I got to learn in an environment with professors who cared for me and peers who inspired me to show up every day. Tonight, I thought it would be important for me to share with you one of the most important lessons that being a part of the early college program has taught me. For sure, it taught me that turning in assignments before 11:59 is, and seems like it will forever be difficult, and that sometimes I won't get the grade that I want. Yet, what I've learned most is that the simple things are what matter. We are not to live like completed books waiting to be read. We are to live as the chapters we are, filling pages with hurt, happiness, guilt, and transformation, only turning the page when it is time to write what's next. You have been writing your storybook ever since you were born, so that means there are probably sections in there that will make you cringe, laugh, cry, and reminisce. I want to leave you with some great news about yourself, and that is, you will need every version of yourself for the rest of your lifetime. One day, you're gonna have to choose whether you order spaghetti and meatballs or the gourmet steak. In that moment, you'll ask your 4-year-old self for help because she took hours deciding which outfit will look the best on her Barbies, or he was always figuring out which action figure was gonna fight crime next. Another day, you will have to decide if you're gonna take that job you've just been offered or follow your dream of being an artist, writer, gymnast, or musician. You'll ask your younger self for help and pause for a moment. Choose both, they say, leaving you confused for a good while. However, then you start to realize that maybe they're correct. We are all 18, and if not, we're about to be, which means that making decisions and stepping into adulthood is right around the corner. I don't say this to scare you, but I say it to remind you of something important. When I was younger, I was convinced that adulthood was only coffee, taxes, work, and sleep. While we will participate in some of these fun adult activities, they shouldn't be the only things that we do. Don't become the adult who forgets the simple pleasures that life offers. Always remember how the stars twinkle in harmony to create constellational patterns, and how books are anticipating for their spines to be cracked by the reader who gets immersed into every word. Because when your business has its first failure, when you may not get that job you've been wanting, or if you struggle to find out what your next step is, Remember that you always have laughter that escapes newborn babies, the smell of fresh cupcakes, and hot summer mornings. I'm not telling you to remember these simple pleasures to block out the complexities of adulthood, because growing up will be hard. I grew up adoring Disney movies, so I feel that I have to share today a quote from who I believe is one of Disney's most iconic characters ever created, Hannah Montana. In Hannah Montana, the movie, she sings, "There's always gonna be another mountain, I'm always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side, it's the climb." I've come to realize that this song is the most accurate representation of our journeys here at HCC. We didn't just tackle 1 or 2 college classes, we were fully enrolled at HCC at the age of 16. That is unusual. Many don't take on the challenge because of how difficult it is. However, us being here today is a reflection of all of our hard work finally paying off. Some of our semesters were filled with 4 to 5 classes, alongside juggling sports, honor societies, clubs, jobs, and other activities. Nonetheless, we persevered and have proved that we are capable of doing it all. And we did it so well that we will be earning our associate's degrees before receiving our high school diplomas. I want to thank my parents, who are my guideposts for everything. Words are too inadequate to describe all that they have done for me. I hope to make you proud. Thank you to my former teachers for being here tonight. I wish I could take classes with you forever. I'm honored to be your former student. Last but not least, I would like to thank my little cousins and my sister, who have been my best friends since we were small. We are so close, and I know we will be until our very last day. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. We're honored to be here representing the Early College Degree Program and to speak on behalf of this incredible group of students. My name is Jack Crumpy, and this is Thomas Wiedmeyer. We are both Smithsburg High School students who have chosen the Business Administration major here at HCC. Tonight, Thomas and I wanted to reflect on the unique journeys we've taken through HCC's Early College Degree Program and how it has shaped us, giving us opportunities, encouragement, and memories we'll carry with us throughout our academic careers. HCC has not only given us the education and support to become high-achieving students, but also afforded us valuable leadership experiences. Thomas and I will share the stage, bouncing back and forth by sharing some of our personal stories, college experiences, and life lessons.
No matter how you look at it, independence is the foremost difference between early college and high school. Students in high school aren't exposed to academic freedom and are suddenly immersed in it as soon as they graduate and go to college. I say this because academic freedom can be dangerous. Academic freedom not only prompts the absolute requirement to develop time management skills if you want to be successful, but it also prompts the student to learn from their choices. Going into early college, I was terrified over trying my hand at a genuinely demanding course load, triggering my arbitrary choice of the business administration major during the beginning of my junior year of high school. However, deriving meaning from the collective choice we've all had to make before entrance into this program helped me find my passion for mathematics and drive to study engineering. Through the efforts of HCC's Learning Support Center and an amazing engineering professor with only a hint of sarcasm, I was able to take the plunge into the deep end, going from business to engineering.
By coming to HCC, I wanted to get involved as much as possible. I wanted to become a leader, role model student, and memorable person at HCC. One of the ways that I wanted to do this was by joining clubs and organizations. Thomas and I joined the Honor Society here at HCC, Phi Theta Kappa. Originally, when the invitation came into our inbox, we thought it was a scam. However, little did we know, it would be one of the most influential parts of our time here at HCC. PTK allowed us to become involved on campus and connect with the community. We attended the 2025 PTK Catalyst, which was a national convention in Kansas City, where we heard from motivational speakers like Steve Burns from Blue's Clues. This professional trip gave us moments to network with other leaders from all over the country and to deepen our leadership knowledge throughout educational meetings. Our chapter did astounding work throughout the year, collaborating with local businesses, coordinating with campus leadership, and volunteering with international organizations. This also gave us irreplaceable lifelong connections that will continue to serve us. Another campus club that Thomas and I joined was the Business Club. A special thank you to Professors Jim Pierney and Stacy McGee for the gateways that this club gave us. From attending business professional award shows to meeting with state associations, we obtained sound, real-world insights on future careers. HEC has such an inviting community that I know will continue to skyrocket with success. We would not be in the place we are today without this program's opportunities.
Gratitude isn't the end of the story, though it's the reason the story began. Therefore, I would like to dedicate this portion of the speech to both College President Dr. Klopper and Dean of Planning and Institutional Effectiveness, Dr. Rinaldi. A zip code isn't a personality, but during college application season, it could definitely start to feel like one. Many of us find ourselves anchoring our future identity to a place rather than a sense of self, myself included. Though, my time at Hagerstown Community College taught me that this is far from the truth. I became so caught up in the outcome that I'd lost sight of why I was striving for it in the first place. Your identity, intelligence, and potential for success aren't defined by where you go, rather, they're defined by who you are. Dr. Klopper helped me realize this. He had offered me the incredible opportunity to attend Mississippi State University in the fall, and after a weekend visit, I'd finally realized why I was studying and working so relentlessly. Not for commendation, not for acceptance, but for the pursuit of continuously bettering myself as a student. Aspiring towards greatness is admirable, but never lose sight of the drive that keeps you on that path. So thank you, Dr. Klopper, and thank you, Dr. Rinaldi, for not only being an amazing boss, but for also always taking a genuine interest in my aspirations and endeavors.
I would like to take the time to thank a few special professors for their impact on my education here at HEC. As I mentioned earlier, Professor McGee and Professor Pierney were two of the most influential people I met in my time here. Their dedication to my education was monumental. A special thank you also to Dr. Stacy Rykowski, Alicia Drumgold, Jessica Baker, and Don Schoenenberger, who also came incredibly important to me in our past years because of our PTK adventures. I would also like to take the time to thank my family. Growing up watching my parents dedicate themselves to their community has influenced my approach to leadership and my career ambitions. My father's commitment to building Crumpy's Donut Shop into a staple local business demonstrated the importance of hard work, consistency, and genuine connection with people. My mother's resilience through her battle with breast cancer and her unwavering dedication to her students and community work have shown me the importance of kindness and determination. These experiences have inspired me to pursue a career in business, not only to expand our family bakery, but to also use its growth as a platform for community support and charity fulfillment. Through the early college degree program, I've built a strong academic foundation in business management and honed leadership skills that will be essential in my future role in my career. My involvement in clubs, honor societies, and volunteer organizations has further instilled in me the importance of community engagement and services, values I plan to continue forward into my family business. As I continue my education, I'm confident that I can apply the lessons of compassion, service, and integrity my parents and HEC have taught me, using them to create positive change and success in both our business and community.
This isn't something I typically discuss, though I believe it is something worth expressing. So I'll give it my best shot. I struggled academically during my sophomore year of high school due to hardships at home. I was so caught up in working to support my household's income that I'd lost sight of the student that I always set out to be. And for a while, I didn't think I could academically survive going to college. Well, I didn't even think I wanted to go to college. About 2/3 through my sophomore year of high school, my chemistry teacher wrote a tiny note in the top corner of one of my tests she handed back to me, saying, "Dude, you've got to start trying." This little note rekindled the fire within me, and I decided to try to make a change. I managed to qualify for early college, and while I don't know why I decided to partake in it, I could not be more grateful for the academic opportunities HCC has provided me with. I developed the drive to transform myself from a student with no worthwhile potential to a 4.0 student, Maryland State Academic Team appointee, National Coca-Cola Gold Scholar, and so much more because of this program. My home life may have remained the same, but I didn't. So thank you.
Here, come here. Thomas is one of my best friends that I've known for many years, and I'm very proud to call him one of my best friends.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you. Thank you, Maddie's grandma. Thank you to Hagerstown Community College for this program. Thomas and I would not be the same students without it. The early college degree program wasn't just a pathway to a degree, it was the catalyst for our growth, our confidence, and our futures. Continue to pursue greatness and fulfill the endeavors that you were destined to achieve. Never stop learning, because life never stops teaching.
Okay. And now it is time to recognize the class of 2025. So you all can come on up. Start with our first row. Grace Alshire. Grace is a student at North Hagerstown High School here at HCC. She earned a degree in early childhood education and early childhood special education, and her next steps are to complete a gap year. Melvin Augustin. Melvin is a student at South Hagerstown High School. Here at HCC, he earned his degree in computer science. He plans on attending Shepherd University, where he will continue the study of computer science. Dallas Bean. Dallas is a student at North Hagerstown High School. Here at HCC, she studied business administration. She will attend Hood College and study English and business. Tatum Bowers. Tatum is a student at North Hagerstown High School. Here at HCC, she was a general studies major, and her next steps are to continue here at HCC in our registered nursing program. Olivia Burkett Long. Olivia is a student at Clear Springs High School. Here at HCC, she studied arts and sciences, and she will continue here at HCC in our radiography program. Tyler Campbell. Tyler is a student at Boonesboro High School. Here at HCC, he studied cybersecurity. He will continue on at Salisbury University and continue on in cybersecurity. Connor Changaris. Connor is a homeschool student here at HCC. He studied computer science. He will attend Towson University and will continue in computer science. Stephen Cross. Stephen is a student at Broadford Christian Academy here at HCC. He studied arts and sciences with a graphic design concentration. He will continue at Frederick Community College and study in the culinary arts. Samantha DeLeo. Sam is a student at Boonesboro High School here at HCC. She studied arts and sciences with a biology concentration. She will attend West Virginia University, and there she will study wildlife and fisheries science. Robert Fry. Robbie is a student at Williamsport High School here at HCC. He studied computer science. He will attend Hood College and continue his study of computer science. Chloe Gee. Chloe is a student at North Hagerstown High School here at HCC. She studies art and sciences. She will attend Messiah University, and at Messiah, she will study nursing. Cora Jensel. Cora is a student at Smithsburg High School here at HCC. She studied business administration. She will attend Radford University and will study in accounting. Chesley Harsh. Chesley is a student at Smithsburg High School. She's here at HCC. She studied arts and sciences. She will continue at St. Mary's College of Maryland, where she will study chemistry and marine science. Aiden Hastings. Aiden is a student at Williamsport High School here at HCC. He studied arts and sciences. He will attend Frostburg State University, where he will pursue a bachelor's in nursing. Kayla Hallbecker. Kayla is a student at Smithsburg High School here at HCC. She studied business administration. She will attend Shippensburg University and will study in the area of finance. Jocelyn Hersom. Jocelyn is a student at Smithsburg High School here at HCC. She studied arts and sciences. She will continue on to Bridgewater College, where she will study exercise science. Evan Hill. Evan is a student at North Hagerstown High School here at HCC. He studied business administration. He will attend Towson University and continue on his studies in business administration. Atlee Hilliard. Atlee attended the Barbara Ingram School for the Arts here at HCC. She studied environmental studies. She will attend Shenandoah University and plans to get her degree in physical education. Ryan Hood. Ryan is a student at Williamsport High School here at HCC. He studied arts and sciences. He will attend Shippensburg University, and there he will study logistics and supply chain management. Macy Horton. Macy attends Boonesboro High School. Here at HCC, she studied arts and sciences with a biology concentration. She will attend Salisbury University, and she plans to study biotechnology. Nathaniel Ingram. Nate is a Boonesboro High School student. Here at HCC, he studied arts and sciences. He will attend the University of Maryland College Park, and electrical engineering will be his major. Leland Kagerize. Leland is a student at Williamsport High School here at HCC. She studied computer science. She will continue on to Hood College, where she will continue her studies in computer science. Julia Keene. Julia is a student at Clear Spring High School here at HCC. She studied management. She will go on to Salisbury University, where she will study marketing. Catherine Kimball. Katie is a student at Williamsport High School here at HCC. She studied business administration, and her next steps are to begin her career. Wyatt Klauber. Wyatt is a homeschool student here at HCC. He studied business administration. He will attend Mississippi State University, where he will continue his study in business administration. Caitlin Kuntz. Caitlin is a student at Smithsburg High School here at HCC. She studied business administration. She will attend the University of Vermont, and there will study marketing. Jack Crumpy. Jack is a Smithsburg High School student here at HCC. He studied business administration. He will attend High Point University, where he will study business entrepreneurship and pre-law.
Carmen List. Carmen is a Williamsport High School student who has studied arts and sciences with a biology concentration. She will be transferring to the University of Maryland College Park to study neuroscience. Mary Jane Line. Mary Jane is a Barbara Ingram School for the Arts student who has studied arts and sciences with a psychology concentration. She will be transferring to Towson University Honors College to study clinical psychology. Sapphire Lloyd. Sapphire is a North Hagerstown High School student that has studied arts and sciences. She'll be transferring to Shenandoah University to study psychology with a pre-occupational therapy track. Madeline Markell. Madeline is a Williamsport High School student who has studied arts and sciences with a biology concentration. She'll be transferring to the University of Maryland College Park to study biology with a pre-dental track. Stanley Miranda. Stanley is a Williamsport High School student who has studied general studies. He'll be transferring to the University of Maryland Global Campus to study animation. Dylan Mitchell. Dylan is a South Hagerstown High School student who has studied arts and sciences. He'll be transferring to the University of Maryland College Park to study bioengineering. Lucy Diane Nagol. Lucy is a South Hagerstown High School student who has studied arts and sciences with a biology concentration. She'll be transferring to the University of Maryland College Park to study bioengineering. Samantha O'Connor. Sam is a North Hagerstown High School student who has studied general studies. She'll be transferring to Shippensburg University to study communication, journalism, and media studies with a broadcasting concentration. Adeline Petrell. Addie is a South Hagerstown High School student who has studied environmental studies. She'll be transferring to Shepherd University to continue environmental studies with a minor in political science. Leonie Poole. Leonie is a Smithsburg High School student who has studied arts and sciences with a psychology concentration. She'll be transferring to Fordham University to continue her studies. Corey Robinson. Corey is a Williamsport High School student who has studied arts and sciences with an administration of justice concentration. He plans on transferring to the University of Maryland Global Campus to study criminal justice with a cybersecurity minor. Robert Rooney. Jaden is a Waynesboro area senior high school student who has studied general studies. He'll be transferring to Messiah University to study psychology or early childhood education. Ibrahim Sadikov. Ibrahim is a South Hagerstown High School student who has studied computer science, and he plans to complete an internship and begin his career. Gianna Shabilia. Gianna is a Barbara Ingram School for the Arts student who has studied general studies. She plans to continue at HCC and dual enroll at Frostburg State University and study nursing. Basil Shalaby. Basil is a Boonesboro High School student who has studied computer science. He'll be transferring to the University of Maryland College Park to continue studying computer science. Emerson Shank. Emerson is a Williamsport High School student who has studied arts and sciences with a biology concentration. She'll be transferring to the University of Maryland College Park to study biology with a pre-med track. Riley Trey. Riley is a South Hagerstown High School student who has studied general studies. She'll be transferring to Hood College to study nursing. Malia Tucker. Malia is a South Hagerstown High School student who has studied arts and sciences with a biology concentration. She'll be transferring to the University of Maryland, Baltimore County to study nursing and bioengineering. Nisi Uzande. Nisi is a North Hagerstown High School student who has studied arts and sciences. She'll be transferring to Towson University to pursue nursing. Hadley Valentine. Hadley is a North Hagerstown High School student who has studied arts and sciences with a psychology concentration. She's still undecided on her school, but she'll be continuing to study psychology. Zachary Watson. Zach is a North Hagerstown High School student who has studied arts and sciences with a visual arts concentration. He'll be transferring to Salisbury University to continue studying visual arts. Thomas Wiedmeyer. Thomas is a Smithsburg High School student who has studied business administration. He'll be transferring to Mississippi State University to study mechanical engineering. Storm Wolford. Storm is a Boonesboro High School student who has studied computer science and cybersecurity. He'll be transferring to the University of Maryland College Park to continue studying computer science. And last but not least, Haley Yon. Haley is a Williamsport High School student who has studied computer science. She'll be transferring to Hood College to continue studying computer science.
All right, students, we're almost at the end now. So, well, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you again on Saturday, if I don't see you before then. Again, I'd like to thank our stage party, our board members, our administrators from both HCC and WCPS, and all of the other folks, administrators I know from some of our homeschool students. I look over and I see my wife, who was the headmaster and chief teacher at our homeschool, is here tonight. So, but want to thank all of you because, you know, quite frankly, parents, friends, it takes everyone to make sure and support these students to make them successful. It took you encouraging them and motivating them in some way, shape, or fashion sometimes. But look, here they are. And they are going to go on to great and successful careers, great and successful lives. And so we're very happy for all of them. Now, I'd like to ask that our graduates be allowed to exit the auditorium first, and then all of you join us in the lobby for refreshments. Thank you.